Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raw. Your host, Ju, here with you, and this program is brought to you by THQ. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm a little under the weather in the sense that I have a bit of a cold, and if I sound any different, it's because of that, and plus, I won't be going. I'll try to slow down as much as I can. But in the meantime, we are live here in Chicago, Illinois, and this is just the first of several matches that we're going to have in the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship Tournament. Now, this tournament came about when the champions failed to... They no-showed the event that they were supposed to defend their championships in an untelevised super show, and they missed their flight. So, needless to say, I was not too happy and I was not too pleased with the fact that the Road Warriors did not make it to the super show. And as such, we are going to have ourselves a tournament. And it just so happens that we have 12 tag teams, including the champions, that are going to be in this tournament. Now, the first team you just saw was the Nation of Domination. They are the 12th seed. They are the lowest seed. And they are going to take on the Zuit. And the team that wins will get to fight the Mario Brothers in the next round. Because it's consisting of 12 teams, the top 4 seeds, that includes the number 1 seed, the current reigning World Wrestling Federation champions, or tag team champions, I should say. The Road Warriors are the number 1 seed. The number 2 seed goes to the former number 1 contenders for those championships, The Undertaker and Kane. And then the number 3 contenders, or the number 3 seed, I should say, is a brand new team, and I'll explain that. I'll show you the team when we get there, but they ranked upon formation as the number 3 seed, or the number 2 contenders. The number 2 contenders, sorry. I had something in my mouth. And the 4th seed are the Mario Brothers. So, whoever wins is going to fight the Mario Brothers. Is it going to be the Zuit, or is it going to be the Nation of Domination? Now, to my knowledge, I don't think that the Mario Brothers have ever fought the Nation of Domination. But they have fought the Zuit many, many times, and they've had some of the greatest matches between the two teams, whether it was for the championship, or whether it was to determine a number 1 contender, or for any other reason, other than to have a match. And, needless to say, they have brought in so many great matches and have provided so many memories. I was only happy to have been a part of them. I have had matches with both teams, with different teammates for the championships, or whether it was to go after, or whether it was the number 1 contendership. Either way, I've had great matches with, the Mario Brothers and the Zuit. In fact, let me get closer to the television here, or to the monitor rather. Let me adjust the camera here. So, anyways, I've had some great matches with them, and I'm more than happy to say that I've wrestled for them. Of course, we do have the man who ended my career in Joseph Kony, and while he failed to become, while he failed to become while he failed to become the number 1 contender to the World Wrestling Federation Championship, now his focus is going to be for the Tag Team Championship. But we'll see how long the Nation of Domination is going to last. Especially against a well-oiled team in the Zoot Suits. I mean, yeah, they're older, but they've been in the ring long enough to know what the other is thinking. I mean, they already have plans of attack. I mean, that's the thing. They always game plan what they're going to do and what to anticipate from their opponents. And that's what makes them a great team. Whereas the Nation of Domination, they just want to beat the crap out of people. Well, unfortunately... Whoa, look at the strength of Mr. Rogers, the former World Wrestling Federation champion. No. And, of course, the last time we saw Mark Henry was in a Royal Rumble, in which he lasted a long time. And, wait. Nope, rope break. He lasted a long time, and he knocked a couple of guys out, despite the fact that he got busted open. He was a dangerous man to deal with. So, I gotta slow down a little bit here. But yeah, Mark Henry is one of the biggest and one of the baddest. Of course, the only person more badder than him is Joseph Kony. And I tell you, for those of you that don't know, if this is your first time watching this show, Joseph Kony is the one in green, and he's the one that ended my career. Although I kind of do appreciated that, Mr. Rogers, for knocking him down. But if you're the Zoot Suits, whether it's Mark Henry or whether it's Joseph Kony, you want to isolate one of them and just beat down and soften up the opponent enough to get the 3 count. Or a submission, whatever comes first. But right now, Mark Henry has been in the ring the longest. And even though Mr. Rogers is not a spring chicken like he used to be back in the 70s, he is still a dangerous person to go up against, because you think you have him beat, but yet he finds a way to win. And other times he finds a way to, in the case of, how do I put this? Whenever he goes up against some of the big men, he always finds a way to cut them down to size. And a massive headbutt right to Mr. Rogers. And I tell you one thing, Mr. Rogers can't take that kind of punishment and expect to win. And even he knows that. Oh, and another headbutt, this time to the back of the head of Mr. Rogers. Oh, and a nice double arm DDT onto Mark Henry. And now he tags in Barker. And a back suplex on Bob Barker. Now, Barker, if I remember correctly, is the current reigning and defending European champion. And he's been champion ever since he defeated, oddly enough, Joseph Kony. But so far, Mark Henry has been in the ring. I mean, yeah, he's big and bad, but, even he has his limits. I mean, he can't be in the ring that long. Oh, he almost got beat right there. But he can't expect to stay in the ring all this time and expect to win because, well, like I said before, now that was an awesome move by Mark Henry. But now he has to go for a tag. I mean, he's been in the ring too long. I mean, yeah, he's big, but at some point he is going to get tired. And that's the thing about being as big as he is. He will tire out easily. And that's one thing that Mark Henry has going against him is the cardiovascular, or the lack of cardiovascular training, really. I mean, I mean, yeah, he pumps. He does a lot of pumping of iron, but one thing he is not is a marathon man. Although right now he just took a backbreaker from Bob Barker and a massive shoulder tackle. Although just like that. Wait, one, no. But no, just like that, Bob Barker takes him down with an STO, and let's not forget that Bob Barker did get trained by the great Chuck Norris. In fact, that's one illustration of that said training. Although Mark Henry just took him down himself. And Joseph, what are you doing? That's your own partner, damn it. What are you doing? Oh my god, Joseph Kony could have tagged out, or tagged in rather, excuse me, when he had the chance to. Alright, well now he doesn't. It's like he didn't tag in unless, you know, Bob Barker was in a compromising position, which he is now. And the referee was counting out Mark Henry to get back on the apron. But it looks as if Joseph Kony's going to be the one in trouble. And I, for one, enjoy this. Look at this. Ooh, yeah, baby. That's it. One, no. Kick out by Kony. Now, Kony just got in there, so you're going to have to do more than that to Kony if you're going to win. But it's a good strategy to get Kony isolated. Oh, no. Look at this. Look at this. Ultimate perfection. Ultimate perfection onto Joseph Kony. Oh, then a knee right to the back of Joseph Kony. And a back suplex onto Joseph Kony. And, oh, and a poke in the eye right to Bob Barker. I mean, just when Barker had the match won, that's the thing about Joseph Kony. Just when you think you have him beat, he finds a way to counter that. And a rope break. Yeah, a rope break. Let me wipe my nose for a little bit here. Ooh, and a backbreaker. And I'm not sure what Kony was going to do, but Bob Barker countered it. And now he tags him in again. Oh, rams him face first into that boot of Mr. Rogers. I mean, it's the same dress shoes that he's been wearing. Well, or the same type that he had been wearing for almost 30 years now. Uh-oh. Pile driver right to Mr. Rogers, and that could do it, folks. Is that it? One. No, kick out by Mr. Rogers. Although Kony whips him into their corner, countered by Mr. Rogers. And Mr. Rogers gets out of the ring. Uh-oh, he's going to take down the announce table. I don't like the looks of this. Although now both men are back inside the ring. And a drop toe hold face buster onto Joseph Kony. And now Joseph Kony's getting pissed. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Ducks a clothesline. And a power slam right to Bob Barker. And is this it? One. No. Kick out by Bob Barker. Oh, wait a minute. He's got the Cobra Clutch. He's got the Cobra Clutch. And Mark Henry prevented Mr. Rogers from breaking up the hold. Although he just did right there. And a back suplex onto Bob Barker. And is that it? 1. No, kick out by Bob Barker. Ooh, and a nice right hand on, or actually that was a left hand, sorry. Onto Joseph Kony. Oh, then he just takes down Joseph Kony from off the apron. And now both men are on the floor. And he whips him back in the ring. And now both the legal men... Oh, wow! Joseph Kony has been busted open. I didn't even know. I mean, then again, it kind of blends in with his skin. No, not to be racist, but I couldn't see it initially. But now, Joseph Kony is busted open. A situation that he normally does not go through. I mean, usually it's him that busts people open. But in this case, he's the one that's busted open. And the one that's bleeding. Alright, well, Joseph Kony steps back in the ring. Thrown over the top rope, but kicked onto the floor. I don't know what's going to happen here, but... Oh, whipped into the table. And whipped back into the ring. Oh, then a leg drop onto Joseph Kony. I mean, now Joseph Kony is the one then in deep trouble now because, I mean, he's hurt, he's busted open, although Joseph Kony countered onto Mr. Rogers. Nope, countered onto Joseph Kony. And Mr. Rogers, a bit warbly himself. And he takes down Joseph Kony. I don't know what Mr. Rogers is trying to do, but... Bob Barker throws him back in the ring. Although Joseph Kony just took down Bob Barker. He took down Bob Barker, did Joseph Kony. Ooh, nice forearm. Although Bob Barker just took him down. And Joseph Kony whipped back into the ring again. And once again, Joseph Kony takes down Bob Barker. And now he whips him into his corner. And now... Oh, he's going to do it again. Another pile driver onto Mr. Rogers. Could that do it? I mean, is it going to take 2? 1, 2. No. Kick out by Mr. Rogers. I don't know where Mr. Rogers is getting the strength to kick out of these pile drivers because under normal circumstances, that would have ended the match right then and there. And now, Mr. Rogers, after that face buster, has now been busted open as well and is bleeding. And now a camel clutch onto Mr. Rogers, although Bob Barker just broke it up. And probably in the nick of time because any longer, and I think Mr. Rogers would have it would have been over for them. Although Joseph Kony spit that green shit. I'm not sure what that is, but I mean he spit some of that green stuff on Mr. Rogers, and could that do it? 1. No. And, oh, wait a minute, another camel clutch, or cobra clutch, sorry, different clutch. And, oh, wow. I mean, Barker broke up the submission attempt, but Mark Henry made him pay for it, though. And a couple of shoulder tackles right to Mr. Rogers. So now Mr. Rogers and Joseph Kony are busted open. What the hell is Joseph Kony doing? For a moment there, he was just riding on Mr. Rogers in a way that... You know what? I don't want to say it because it's not for kids. One, no. No, I don't want to say it because it's really not for kids to listen to, so it's like... I'm not going to go there. Well, he tags in Bob Barker now, does Mr. Rogers. Oh, wait a minute. The Moneymaker! The Moneymaker onto Joseph Kony. And is this it? Wait, what's going on here? Wait. He counted to 5. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I get it. The referee was counting Mr. Rogers to get back into his corner by the count of 5, and Mr. Rogers wasn't able to do it. And as a result, instead of getting the win over the Nation of Domination, by disqualification, the Nation of Domination win. So the Nation of Domination are going to fight the Mario Brothers instead. So that's a huge upset. I mean, it wasn't out of the question that they could beat the... Excuse me. It wasn't out of the question that they could beat the Zuit Suits, but to beat them in this fashion is... whatever. I mean, the referee's decision is final, but... And besides, the referee did the right thing otherwise. But... I mean, I'm not happy personally, but it is what it is. But folks, stay tuned. We got more coming up right after this.